Islanders get one in front. This is for Domanchuk. After he just tried before, carrying for the Islanders put it off of Domanchuk in front of the net. And the Islanders have the 1-0 lead. 12-17 remaining in the first. Out to neutral. Tucker for the Islanders. On to Panuski. Getting by far side shooting. He scores! Justin Panuski, what a shot. Catches metal. And it's 2-0 IHC. Alexander Bartashevich. Riley Klass shot from the left point. Knocked down by the Islanders before it could get to the net. Panuski. Involved in a check. Pavel with the pickup for the IHC. Ashton Pavel. Enough room on the far side to skate. And put one on goal. He scores. Ashton Pavel was given the room and went to the net and shot it in. And it's a 3-0 lead for the IHC. 4:13 to play in the first period. 2 goal scorers not able to get their second for the IHC. Here's fucking one-handed pass. Put on score from Savard. The passer to Tarian. 4-0 Islanders. With a nice defensive read there from players had a few nice moments in this game. Bruins steal the goal. The Islanders up 5-0. On a short-handed goal. It's for Kenneth Bagley. That's going to be Stastinos leading the charge. Nice drop, Bartashevich, but there was the presence of Ryan Shear, who got just a touch on it. And we go back and forth here in the middle stages of the second period. It's Owen Brea with Cavalcanti going to the net. Goal. Brea to Cavalcanti. Thought the Bruins stick back there would get a piece of it, but no. Islanders took a puck away from the point man for the Bruins. It's going to be a shot. Wagner, did he make the save? Goal. 7-0 IHC on the second goal for Bagley. This one is for Gostrom. Pierce Gostrom bangs it into an open net. 8-0 Islanders. Third step into offensive ice. Put one on goal. Score! Bartashevich gets the Bees on the board. Oh, will be a primary assist here for Sam Russell. Logan Cavalcanti's just gotten his second. Shot home from the left circle area, flutters the back of the net. Islanders Hockey Club with a 9-1 lead. First year in the USPHL. And here's a goal. Gostrom's got his second. And the Islanders Hockey Club have reached double digits. It's 10-1.
Past the halfway point of the first period. Big pass that came in for this Bruins player to go deep. Set up in front, score, Jonathan Surrett. Work from Alex Skimeka. And the Bruins get the 1-0 lead with 9:13 to go in the first. And it's back to 5-on-5 now. Wheel and skate out to neutral for Leon Biller and into offensive ice. Leon Biller shoots, score! Leon Biller ties the game. The Islanders Hockey Club make it 1-1. Off the goal frame and in. All right, here's shootout now. Marion Habrack versus Cameron Carroll, the left-hander versus the right-handed glove. Score! Great shot up high from Marion Habrack. Bruins respond in the bottom of the first with Aaron Catron, the right-hander. Left-handed glove, Strobel. Oh! What an effort from Catron. But it's a save from Connor Strobel. Elias Hornquist for the Islanders. And that's a save for Cameron Carroll. Michael Dingus, the left-hander. Will skate, he'll go a little bit lateral left to right. puts on the brakes, hits the goal frame. Up 2-0 here, and they can win it. Leon Biller. He scores! Leon Biller says, I've been poisoned by my constituents. Leon Biller scored the only goal for the IHC in 65 minutes. And he scores the shootout winner, the Islanders Hockey Club. With a comeback win, 2-1 over the Junior Bruins. Have a lot of guys that have contributed. A lot of low point totals, but there are a lot of guys with points. Here as they get the double digits in the season. Nika Forov, backhander scores, received it, and backhands it into the top portion of the net for the Bruins to get the first goal. It's 1-0 about 3 minutes in. What a shot. You too would appreciate the elevation on that one from Daniel Nikiforov. And the Bruins are buzzing for more. And on the dig near side, it's taken wrapped around, and this goes on to the pads of the goaltender, Mongrain. And he made the save on it from Evers. Here for the Twin City offense, the defenseman, and he's now between the circles. He's reached this, and he shoots, and Bovan was ready. Great vision from Bovan on Wesley Brunello. And here he is again, Brunello. Passes across the circles from near the far side, chopped at, and kept alive by Will Serverian, and he's been given this and shoots it. He rips it home. From in tight, that's a bullet from Will Serverian. It's a 4-on-4 goal. It's 1-1. Strong in this one. That's his 9th shot faced, 8 saves made. 11 of 12 the other way for Mongrain. And here's a poke ahead. This will turn into something. Score! Devin Oliver on the great work from Riley LeBlanc to keep poking ahead and gets past the Twin City Thunder for Oliver, who's able to finish in tight with a lot of net to shoot at. Becomes a lot larger in that moment for Devin Oliver. And he scores to make it 2-1 Bruins. Owen Davidson turns and fires one. The Thunder audibly trying to catch the Bruins in the change. Doesn't happen. Bovan keeps us going. It's played out in front. Bovan saves his, I'm going to say, his own bacon on the pass puck out in front for Steven Seuss. Goes all the way down. Goal stick time for Mongrain. It's caught by Oliver. He gives it, and Mongrain makes a save. And maybe 2 or 3 saves on Riley LeBlanc. And we had that in the first period, too, with the other goaltender, Nikiforov, the other way. Going wide, left side, then inside. Daniel Nikiforov then goes outside in the left circle, and his route takes him to the end boards. Several Twin City players on the check. And Brunello skates the other way. Wesley Brunello will shoot. Score! What a shot from Wesley Brunello in the near circle. And it's 2-2. Back to the Bruins defenseman who offers it from the left point off the backboards. Pass across, and good save is made by Mongrain. Riley LeBlanc, the pass over to Devin Oliver, and the shot on. Bruins are able to push on the other way. Alexander has received this. He'll shoot, and it's a block for Daniel Hollick. Wraparound try in front. Getting the shot is Alexander, and Blake Alexander is denied by Alexis Mongrain. Penna passes. Sebastian Ung Salazar controlled, and defense taking care of it for Twin City before he could do anything. Craig had a huge hit involvement with Twin City's number 16, Gavin Delfoss. And Delfoss with Sebastian Hung Salazar on him. Delfoss continues, shoots, and the save is made by Bovan. Thunder get one right out in front of the net. Bovan stretches out the left leg to stop Ireland. Start and stop from Shaw in his own zone by Jake Terra. Near side shoots. Save is made by Alexis Mongrain. And a race the other way. It's Gavin Delfoss. Twists it. Ireland can't shoot. LeBlanc makes the defensive effort, and then he is able to shoot on goal. Bovan making the save on Cooper, Ireland. Down for Blazer. Nikiforov working on him. Here's Blazer. Protects. Passes. Serverian. is defended. Effort on him by Mike Allen. Dennis Menshikov would like it. But the further control here by Twin City. It's back for Bossy. It's set up for a shot. Bovan makes the save on Pierce Blazer. Shootout coming up. So in the top of the first, Twin City will shoot. And it'll be Gavin Delphos. Left-handed shot, left-handed glove for Bovan. And closes up any holes. And it's Riley LeBlanc in the bottom of the first for the Bruins. The right-handed shot, the left-handed glove from Alexis Mongrain. Scores! Riley LeBlanc, great stick handling, and that one's ice level. It's 1-0. Damon Bossy is up next for the Twin City Thunder, the right-handed shot. Going real wide in the right circle. Now closing back in. Bovan makes the save. Got a piece of it with the glove. Here comes Jake Terra, the left-hander, between the circles. And I don't know if we are going to credit Mongrain with the save there. Maybe just a little bit wide. Will Servarian. Servarian, the right-hander, scores! Cutting into the left circle a little bit before letting it go in tight on Dominic Bovan. The shootout is tied at 1. Devin Oliver, the old Twin City Thunder player, can win it for the Bruins. Devin Oliver. No, that's a save for Mongrain. So we need at least the 4th round. And this is Cooper Ireland, who had some chances towards the end here. Cooper Ireland shoots right on. Save is made. Dominic Bovan. Sebastian Hung Salazar. Up next for the Junior Bruins. He will go very wide before he gets into offensive ice. Up the left circle, Sebastian Hung Salazar. Trying to sneak it through the pads. Real in tight. Alexis Mongrain said no way. Into the 5th round we go. And a goal scorer for Twin City in this game, Wesley Brunello. Five-hole closed up by Dominic Bovan. Sam Romney will engage. Sam Romney loses it, and that's it. Half dozen rounds in the shootout. The shooter is Pierce Blazer. And he tries to control it on the backhand left-hander and ran past the goal line, and the net came off, and that's an X. Dennis Menshikov, what do you got? Dennis Menshikov, the secret handshake is a wrist breaker. And the Junior Bruins win this one in a shootout. 4-3 the final over the Twin City Thunder. Leading the charge out to neutral and passing Audrin Schneider to the far side. Luke Evers on this. Oh, he gets twisted around by the Cyclone player who's being quite cyclonic, Spencer Craig. And that was deemed legal. Interesting. Cyclones pushing out the neutral. And here's a player all by himself. Crawford, the shorthanded breakaway chance. Save is made by Bovan. And the Bruins step deeper into Cyclones ice. Trying to work it along the near wall. Cyclones have got this back. Here's another shorthanded breakaway. Orjo. And that's a save, I'm going to say, with the defense coming in there. Certainly influencing thing, but save was made by Bovan. Now it's a Cyclones player right to the net. 3rd time we've seen it, and each time it's a no-go. Bovan making the save on Crawford. Terra forces us out to neutral. Good battle on the far side boards. He's got a 2-on-1. Terra pulls up a little bit and almost got it to Luke Evers right in front for the slam dunk. Left point shot deflected. That doesn't go for Terra. The offering from the near point by Audrin Schneider. It somehow stayed out. Craig tries to physically glove it down and keep it in at the blue line. Cyclones move the other way. Kotkowski in front. Bovan the save. That one on Samuel Mitchell. Put through air. Down this goes as a pass. It's another breakaway goal. This one is a goal. It's the fourth breakaway for the Cyclones in this first period. They finally get one to go, and this one didn't go. Wasn't like the last three. Will Moran gets this goal, and he receives an absolute alley-oop. Doherty the pass for the Cyclones. Swain shot, and in there with him was Aldrin Schneider. And now look, it's a breakaway. Shorthanded for the Bruins. Filling in a save, and Nikiforov can't get it in on the follow-up. Denis Menchikov, the original. And fourth line out there. Tremblay long-distance shot, and that gets Bovan up high. Credit him with the save. Now Felicio steals shallow in his own zone. He springs a man. It's quick passing with Oliver. What a play here. Skate work is great by Felicio. Gives it to Oliver. Set up in front, and it is finished home by Michael Penich. You want to build a snowman. What passing, Felicio. Great skate work to keep that alive, and Penna is rewarded. 8:51 to go in the second period. Battle goes on for it. Oliver controls. Devin Oliver, a short pass to the right point. Nudged on further, and the attempt to return is successful to Graham Turner. Then his pass is out of the reach of Luka Musadir. And look out here, another short-handed breakaway. Swain, and it's a save for Bovan. Cyclones get a puck and offensive ice on huge checking. What a physical game this has been. All of a sudden, Bruins are good for a 2-on-1. Felicio, the pass. Arobas! Stopped, and then the rebound was put in. That is an unbelievable save that was just made by Jeffrey Fillion, but it doesn't matter. The Junior Bruins score on the follow-up. What a cartwheel save that was. 2 highlights in one. The goal scorer is Blake Alexander. Here's a rush out for the Cyclone skater solo. It's Scotty Swain. Look out, Scotty Swain. Dash to the front. Oh my, what a save. Bovan, and a set up in front. Bovan makes another save. That first denial on Connor Crawford. Swain shoot from the right point. Off the glass. Player going to arrive this quickly and hammer. Bovan has it in the glove. And no big rebound given up. On the shot from Connor Crawford. 5 Cyclone skaters out there. They've drawn their goaltender out once more. Cyclones keep this in somehow. Oliver got it to Felicio. Back to Oliver. Felicio is waiting in neutral, and it's a block. Great save is made. No? Did it go in? Empty net goal was scored. 100 seconds into the game. Now the Cyclones move the other way. And the skate far side by Noah Malcolm. Toss it out in front. Score! What a play! Noah Malcolm to Tyler Duncan. And Duncan almost with the puck not on ice level. Bats it home down low. And it's 1-0 Cyclones. 1 minute 50 seconds into the first period. Rieger shoots for the Cyclones from the right point. They've made big rebound. And it's a score. Shot home from Sean Lajeunesse. Big rebound given up, and Lajeunesse capitalizes. It's 2-0 Cyclones. Overskate, turns into a chance, goal. Noah Malcolm scores to make it 3-0 Cyclones. 2 periods plus of regulation to figure out this 3-0 deficit. Gotta stop this one here. Bruno's shot, there it is. It's 4-0. That's a tough one for the Bruins. Deflection, it looked like, but the gravitation to Bruno. Josh Bruno shot, but it is going to be a celebration to the first player to the bench is Brady Bommel. Zone, there's no such thing in hockey. You got to clear the mess out. Here's a left point shot, and it's raining goals for the Northern Cyclones. This is going to go for the point man this time. It's Jacob Adams. It's 5-0 Cyclones with 1:25 to go in the first period. Cyclones re-entry. Bruno. Let the puck go back, hoping for good things here. And it is Larson eventually retrieving it. Well, paddle one there by the Cyclones. Patch. Right circle, left circle. Bruno scores. Josh Bruno flutters the back of the net. Shot from the inside edge of the left circle to make it a six-pack for the Northern Cyclones. Ryan Desmond gets it into the Northern zone. Whew. What a skate move from Jacob Adams. Oh, but it's a turnover. Goal! Mark Sweeney. Cyclones going for a fake out. The Bruins get the puck back, and it is buried by Mark Sweeney, and the score is now 6-1. Cyclones with the 7th goal. Jam home in front by Nick Stevens. And it's out to neutral. Bruins rush the other way. Sweeney tried to hop through the last line of defense before getting to the goaltender. But it's Girard the other way. Shooting and goal. And that is a water bottle popper for Corey Girard. And an exclamation point on this one. It is 8-1 Northern Cyclones. And getting the 5 goals in the first. Have added the remaining 3. Here, looking for one more, perhaps. Blasdell makes it 9. Cyclones yield a goal here late in response. Slapped home by Anthony Rosa, and that makes it 9-2 with 1:24 to play in the third period. Advantage put it through the air. Puck comes down into the Bruins zone. Weinrich, the pass. It's a risky one. It's a turnover. Goal. Ethan Beaumont rips it home from the left circle. An ill-advised pass leads to a 1-0 lead for the Boston Advantage. 8 minutes, 13 seconds into the first period. Now player arrives to it. Pension from a distance to the half wall for Danny Phelan to keep things going. Then Phelan to left point. Shot. Score. And that appears to be for Danny Phelan. As he celebrates, looked like some sort of tip along the way for that shot. Otherwise, the puck had eyes for the left point shot, and it's 2-0 Boston Advantage. Easton Ryan a little bit of an overskate. And it's the Advantage trying to go for a 3-on-2 the other way. They're passing. And back there for the Bruins, Julian Brown with the stick. This allows for a 3-on-2 for the Bruins the other way. Ryan, nice move. Feed on to the right circle. Save is made. Bevilacqua on Julian Brown. Make it 3-0 early. Second period goal here. Connor Lowley's shot was a deflection, and this is going to be, let's find out here. The first one to the bench. They were looking at one another. It's Eric Altman. Bruins get one. Oh my, it's on a doorstep chance. Skimeka laying down. Arm save. Nicholas Bevilacqua over this. Skimeka with the dump in from neutral. David Diane says, sit down. 8 minutes change to go in the second period. This NCDC afternoon game. It's the Boston Junior Bruins getting another. They've scored to make it 3-2 advantage. And this was a pass from near the net, and it looks like it goes off a skate maybe, and in for Aaron Catron. Moved along by the Boston Advantage. And they've moved on to offensive ice now. O'Donnell in the far wing. Stopped and passed nicely. Got through Hamill. What a play. And finishing is Eric Altman, the Scottsdale Arizonan. His second goal. The game makes it 4-2. Boston Advantage. Really good one in the first period. But for Nick Bevilacqua, that was a good save nonetheless. Bruins, have they scored though? They're celebrating. They worked it around. They got a shot from up high. and it is Coleman knee.
We're scoreless early on. Menchikov, Dennis, has grabbed this for the Junior Bruins. Passing, score! It is Dennis Menchikov. A sharp pass to Nikita Suvorov. And the Boston Junior Bruins are off and running. It's 1-0. Swinging the third with the grab in the distance front. And it is Horn speeding the other way after grabbing interception style for the Islanders. And this is a great setup. It's finished by Glass. The pass from Luby. And Carson Glass scores for the Islanders Hockey Club. We're tied at 1. Time of the goal, 10:37 of the first period. Less than 3.5 minutes play in the first period. Board battle near side. Islanders have it going now with the passing. Shot taken. It just goes by the net, and then it's put in. It was the initial shot by Hawkins, and then the goal scorer here, his second of the game, Carson Glass. 2-1, Islanders Hockey Club have their first lead of the game. And now it's Justin Panuski passing for the Islanders to Carson Glass. Both goals for the IHC. On for Heward. Josh Heward passing it back. Gun loaded and fired onto the right circle. The save is made on the shot from Panuski. Scramble time! Score! Horn to Panuski, the shot, and it is put home in front by Carson Glass. He's got a hat trick. And the Islanders steal one up high in the offensive zone for the Bruins. Goes to 2-1. Heward to pass over. Score! Initial save looked to have been made, and it squeaks in. Heward will get the primary assist. And this one will go for Gabriel Leduc. It's 4-1 Islanders with 9:51 to play in the second period. Shot and score off the faceoff. A quick goal to make it 5-1 Islanders. And this one is for Logan Cavalcanti. And this one for Charles Turner. Passing. And here's Reese Duncan. Offers it back from Alex Derribianca. On to the right side. It was for Gabriel. Shot taken. Score! Alex Derribianca shot. That's a deflection goal. It'll be Derribianca and George Gabriel picking up the assist. The goal scorer, Sean Bradway, on the power play. Menchikov giving it to Suvorov. Back to Dennis Menchikov up high. To the near side to Neil Nikiforov. Menchikov. Score! Over for the one-timer of Suvorov. The Wizard of Oz. Have it again. It's a power play tally for the Bruins, a 5-4 score. Islander power play going on another 20 seconds. Loose from the slot, plays back, Ryan Shear down to the goal line, set up in front. Carson Glass scores from the pass from Matt Domanchuk, and it's number 44 with 4 goals. Oh, Nikiforov is in deep. Score! Daniil Nikiforov. Just like that. Response for the Bruins to make it 6-5 Islanders.
scores. About 5 minutes in, Bruins have grabbed the 1-0 lead. On the goal for Alexander. Matthew. It is put home. Bruins have, stormed out to the 3-0 lead on the offering from Ronan Cushman. Hello in the future. To feel like this is possibly anybody's game. Menchikov for the Bruins. Flipping it on from near side, hoping for something good, but instead it's Henderson driving the other way. This is 1-on-3. Oh my, Henderson. Backhander that was stiff and just missed, but it's impressive that he got that close on the 1-on-3. Now here's Daniil Nikiforov leading the way the other way. He scores. Ding dong doorbell. Daniil Nikiforov with a great finish, and it's 4-0. Junior Bruins. Picks win the offensive zone faceoff. Shot is home. That one goes for Ben Giussoni. And there it is. First goal for the Picks. 12 minutes and change remaining in the second. It's a 3-goal difference. Have 3-3-1 record in 21/22. And this is Blaze getting in front. It's a goal. And it's the second goal of the game for Springfield's Ben Giussoni. And it's 4-2. Bruins lead on the power play here for Springfield. They are keeping their goaltender in for now on the chance in front. Arm out for the goaltender to try and stop it. Unsuccessful. On danger time in front of the Bruins net. Springfield scores a power play goal 9 seconds in, and it's a 4-3 game. And this one is for Hunter Stockseth. Picks trying to get this game tied. Now it's realistic. They got the empty net. That's for the Bruins to potentially shoot at right now. Dennis Menchikov, bang! Dennis Menchikov with the goal to make it 5-3 Bruins. It is that time of year where I understand that Batman smells and Robin lays an egg. And the Kings are starting from their zone, and Bell put it ahead. Took a check from Surrett in neutral. Played by the Kings in offensive ice now. Left point shot, and it goes in front. Score! It's Landry on the point offering from Killian. Bobby Landry has scored the first goal of the game to give the South Shore Kings the lead nearly 6 minutes into the first period. Bruins get one to the net. That's a goal. Easton Ryan gets congratulated. Baker receives a pass, shot, score! From Ryan. Pass near side, deep in the zone. Baker out in front. First chance, save. Gets to the follow-up. Junior Bruins have the 2-1 lead as we approach the 5-minute remaining mark of the first period. Ben Jenkinson, 6'1", 188 pounds. 5'11", 175 for Ryan. Goal. Power play goal. Snapper from the right side goes for Aiden Lindley. And we are tied at deuces. 1 minute, 43 seconds into the second period. Corpus Christi Ice Rays in the NAHL this season. One of the new additions. Some nice effort from the third and fourth lines for the Kings in this period. Bruins get a goal. It's the delayed penalty and the player down position. Jack Hillier giving over to Cullen Wilson. Right circle shot. There's a block. And he's behind the net now. It's moved on further. That was getting the job done. Mency for the Bruins. Hillier pass. Landry over Wilson. Somebody for the Bruins looked like touched that a little bit. Wilson was able to recover if that happened. Now he's going down. Felt the check. Catron giving it. Ryan isn't by himself. He scores! And what a finish for Easton Ryan. On the pass from Aaron Catron. This is an even strength goal. And it's 4-2 Bees. Well, Bobby Landry has factored in on both goals. He scored the first. This one's put out front, and Lindley's got this one. He's got his second goal. And the Kings score to make it 4-3 Bruins. To Jenkinson. It's out for Killian. He'll shoot. There's a save in front. That went all the way to the goaltender Rising. Stakowiak advances. He shoots. That's a block. Maybe one save so far in this whole sequence, and pretty much everything else has been blocks. 5-on-3 for another few seconds. It's out for Killian. Shot, and there's so much traffic in front, but I think Rising does make that save. Out of nowhere, Surratt. Oh, and that's the end of the game. A Christmas gift for the Boston Junior Bruins. They survived the 5-on-3 all the way down to the buzzer. And they win 4-3, the final score of the South Shore Kings in regulation. And perhaps, here's Baker putting one down, poked it at the point, going in for the shorthand chance, got one over, score for Easton Ryan. With a penalty that was coming up to the Monarchs. Instant two-man situation for the Bees, shorthanded, and Shane Baker and Easton Ryan work at home. And I think that's what the coach had told me at some point. We're running down here in the first period. Bruins get a shot from the far corner. Baliotti, I thought he had it, maybe not. Catron, shot from the far corner. Bruins have scored. 5:43 remaining in the first period. Double the lead. It's for Jonathan Surratt. Monarchs getting into offensive ice. This is Sandro Lazat shooting over the net and off the carom. It is put home. Lazat shot. Retman with the rebound. Chris Retman scores to make it 2-1 Bruins leading. We're a minute 35 into the second period. Zone entry offensive for New Hampshire. Bruins break it up. Teamer Leishlaw the other way. Giving it for Easton Ryan. Monarch player tried to spike it away. Ryan puts it home after Shane Baker said, no, you don't. Another Easton Ryan from Shane Baker goal is an insurance tally for the Boston Junior Bruins. With 8:06 to go in the third period, they lead this by a 3-1 score. Sammy Kapanen, who got hit by Darcy Tucker in the 2004 playoffs, got destroyed on the hit, and heroically to keep the play going in that playoff game went back to the bench for the Flyers versus the Maple Leafs. Bang! What a goal! Shot hard by Bryce Bowman. Left circle shot goes in. It's 3-2. The Bruins with the lead. Cut back to 1. Jacob Emanuel, long strides, skating through neutral into offensive ice. And it's going to be a shot, a block. Oliver with that block and allowing for the shorthanded breakaway. Score! Jake Terra scores, and it's 1-0 Bruins, the icebreaker on the shorthanded goal. Face-off win. Monarchs, shot blocked. And they'll get it back here and pass in front. Score! Yaval Turner finishes the play, and we're tied at 1. with 2:01 to go in the first half. The Elmira Enforcers. First time I'll get to see them in calling a game. And Bruins get a chance and put one home. Its first one to the bench is actually Luke Evers. Emmanuel in deep passing. A call for it to go from east to west. Hasn't happened yet. It's up for Turner midpoint. Now it does come to the near side. Shot, and that one does not go into the net. From Andrew Phillips. Another shot comes in. Score! Monarchs have retied the game at 2. This one is for Danila Belov. He's been involved in both goals now for New Hampshire to get it off the Monarch runner. Tara trying to duck through the left circle. Went back. Shot. Score! Gavin Connolly shot. Bruins take the 3-2 lead. 12:01 to go into the third period, and it's the second goal of the game for Luke Evers. Belov for the Monarchs, bringing in offensive ice. Turns and looks around. Keeps it on the 2-on-1 battle against them on the far half wall. Bruins try and clear multiple times and finally get it out. Looking for some sort of odd man rush here. Shot taken, Levens a save. Score! LeBlanc on the rebound from Jake Terra's shot. Riley LeBlanc has scored to make it 4-2 Bruins. So, Monarchs going for it all now. 6 skaters out there. Lerner is in. Christopher Lerner dropped it back. Some trouble here, but settled down eventually and sent to the point from Holston. And Emmanuel was defended. Empty net. And it's a score for Jake Terra. Hat-trick time for Jake Terra. And it's 5-2 Bruins. My hope is Eagles versus Chiefs. Well, Andy Reid coaching versus his former team. Also, the Kelsey brothers versus one another. All right, enough about that. Super Bowl in about a month. Islander player gets interfered with a little bit, still puts one from in close. Actually, did he just miss that somehow? Woodford for the IHC. Looked like he should have gotten something better out of that. Bruins transitioning the other way. This is Jake Terra flipping right to the net. This man scores! On the pass from Jake Terra, Bruins up 1-0. And finishing the job here is Lacroix. Officially credited as the only assist. Islander player driving to the net, deposits it home. Wilhelm Patrickson. Islanders cut the lead in half. For the Boston Junior Bruins, it's 2-1. Stockholm, Sweden native, right point, shot, score! Cameron Craig gets the power play goal. Off the face-off. I got a great name for a movie called The Caveat Protocol. Van Wingerden to Seaberg. And time's running out. 25 seconds. Seaberg pass tipped by Aaron, but it's going to go right to Luka Musadier, who clears up the middle of the rink. Carpenter can't get by. It's Devin Oliver. He's got nothing but the open net in front of him, and he deposits it home. And the Boston Junior Bruins get the empty net goal with 8.3 seconds left. They're going to take this one over the Islanders. They lead 4-1. Played into offensive ice and sent on deeper by Evers. And from the near corner, Oliver gets a pass on. Further to the point, Romney, Evers coordinating, and in front score. Kerrigan finishes the play. 1-0 Boston Junior Bruins on the goal from Charlie Kerrigan. Yeah, Romney was involved in that play as well. Bandits strike right back, get a quick one out in front. They had to hurry that home, and they did. It is David Baccini retying the game. It's 1-1. Less than a minute after the icebreaker. That was all things considered, that was a great save by Bruins, but the Bruins pound it home right afterward. And it's 2-1. They get one right off the face-off. And it's Kerrigan again. Bruins on offensive ice. Someone towards the net. Another pass and another one. Bruins get a save. Bruins was on Kerrigan. On the shot in front. Follow-up score. 8 minutes and change remaining in the first period. Bruins out to a 3-1 lead and throw out the hats for the first period. Natty, Hattie, Charlie, Kerrigan. Oliver got it on for Kerrigan. Charlie Kerrigan getting by and going on deep with the stick coming in there late from Douglas. Kerrigan was set up by Evers, and he couldn't bury it. Looking for his fourth. Evers, Magliozzi. Hammer time! Score! Lucas. Magliozzi says, Garcon, this steak is quite rare. What a slap shot. That is for Magliozzi to make it 4-1. Bruins. From Luke Evers, good distribution. And the Bruins surrender a goal. We've had quite a first period here. Both Bandits' goals have come very quickly after the Bruins tallies, and they have just potted their second. This one is for Charles Antoine Alain. Again, helping with one of the goals and getting one. And Luke Evers is credited with all 4 assists. Oh, my. Kerrigan gets a 4th goal. That's a wide open net. Bruins lead 5-2. Very early here in the second. Talking about that, we're talking about ECHL, AHL. Oh, a move made. Douglas getting in deep. Pelletier tries to make a save. It's underneath him. What a terrific backhander from Lawrence in tight after he made that move. It was right there on the goal line. It must have been. Shot taken. Pelletier. Man, initial save. Cordero pounces on the rebound. Initial one was put on there by Bryce McDonough. And it is a 3rd goal scored for the Bandits. They're within 2. Chris Cordero has scored to make it 5-3. I don't have time to look at it anymore. Look like Terra knocked the stick out of the hand. Bandits! Oh, they get denied. Cordero got a great pass. And Pelletier came over to his left to make a save. And it's Murray controlling back into his own zone. Into offensive ice now, number 28 for the Bandits. Murray to the net. Score! Zachary Murray, power play goal. And it is 5-4. Bruins lead. Bandits get closer. And they're as close as they can be. It's within 1. With a minute change to go in the second period. Cordero. Leaner. Save Pelletier. Clear out from the Bruins. Race for the puck. Terra wins the race. And he says, I'll say it right to your face in cursive. What an effort from Jake Terra. And it's 6-4 Bruins. Oh, my. 10 seconds left in the second period. Penna. Deep for the Bruins. Passing. Magliozzi, left point. Lets it fly. Score! Lucas Magliozzi's shot deflected home. It's a power play goal for the Boston Junior Bruins. It's Wingen to angle it back out. tie up in neutral, bounces. Swiger brings it back into offensive ice for the IHC. Draw to Brady Carpenter. Shot, score. Islanders Hockey Club. The two captains connect and tie the game at 1. And Carpenter gets it out to neutral. Weingen runs into him. And it's going to go back for the slapper. And it's going to be tipped off the IHC stick in neutral. And so Bovan's forced to play. And the Bruins get it back the other way with half a minute to play in the second period. Slammed down, and the boys are emptying out the gas tanks here before the intermission. Feeling it right now. Tara shoots. He scores! And that one clanks and in. And the Boston Junior Bruins, a very strong finish to this second period, and they are rewarded with the breakthrough. It's 2-1 them, 18 seconds to play. Uh-oh. Bruins score. It's Ian Badgett going back for a puck behind his net, and it's his worst nightmare come true, as it's Anthony Rosa pounding it home for the Bruins to take the 3-1 lead. Good teammate who gave him a comforting consolation of the situation afterwards. Here's a shot in front. Score! Gallagher bangs it home from between the circles. What a quick pass and shot that was for the IHC. They get it back. And we're back where we started after the goalie error. A 1-goal lead for the Bruins. The Islanders will start again. And it's to Magliozzi in his own zone. Tries to clear it. Bonks off the opponents. And Roberts trying to do something positive near side. And a play out in front. And score! Thomas Brower ties it at 3. Power play goal, Islanders. The Islanders are repossessing this in the offensive ice. In front, Carpenter got it to the man who's just given the IHC the 4-3 lead. It is Tristan Swiger with 3 minutes and change to go in the third period. It's an empty net for the Bruins. Tara to Kerrigan. Kerrigan gets it in front. Badgett makes the save on Michael Penna. Tara gets in the offensive ice. 7 seconds. Islanders keep it on the outside and control with a penalty coming up. But the buzzer's going to sound, and the Islanders win this game. 4-3 in regulation. They steal one from the Boston Junior Bruins. So by the math, that means he's 19. That means we could see him another season. Penna shoots. He scores! Mike Penna off the neutral zone faceoff. Long distance shot in the offensive zone goes in. And it's 1-0 Bruins. Standing back there and watching all the action unfold. There's been quite a bit of it here in this game. It is sent back for Craig. Bruins got an offensive situation going. Laird makes a save, and it's put in on the follow-up right in front of the net. Shot was initially here from Mike Allen. Devin Oliver cleans up the mess. It is 2-0 Bruins. Clear attempt by Balboni, unsuccessful. Craig, the shot. Tisdale blocks that one. 8 minutes and change remaining in the second period. Jim McCabe here with you on Hockey TV. Boston Junior Bruins doubleheader on a Sunday afternoon. And the Boston Junior Bruins premier team has just gone up 3-0 on the goal for Jake Tara. 2 quick ones for the Bruins to swallow the lead from 1-3. Clear comes, and here comes Zembricki. Save is made. Romney on a breakaway. Devin Oliver pushing the other way with help from Jake Tara. On the penetration, Tara took it to the far half wall and then tried to offer it on further. Picks with blocking. Weingen couldn't grab it. It's Tisdale going the other way for the Picks passing. Zembricki makes a nice move to make it 2-on-1. Winds up getting a shot on goal that was kind of also intended as a pass, and it was Tisdale putting it into the net. This should count for the Picks, and now there's a whole lot of fighting going on here and jousting, and Springfield Picks have gotten on the board with the only players celebrating at their bench because everybody else is behind is Josh Tisdale. Oliver receives, passes behind. Gretzky's off. Uh-oh! Michigan move time, and it's a save for Laird. On Luke Evers. And then the goal stick play from the goaltender Romney to Craig. And watch out for the assist mode if Penna can get this. But no, he'll flip it on further to LeBlanc in front. Save is made by Laird. McDermott looked to be the worst of it there, and he heads off for the change. Lacroix trying to go inside out, and the defense was adequate, but now it's Tara in front, shooting and scoring. And the Boston Junior Bruins lead 4-1. And trying to cross through the Bruins zone on the blue line. Picks, watches the passes going on here to Alexander. He's trying to control it, and he gives it to Tara. Shot, score! Shorthanded goal, Boston Junior Bruins. Jake Tara's got his second of the game on the assist from Blake Alexander. 3 minutes and change remaining. That ought to do it. Bruins player grabbing, shooting in the near circle. Just missing was Graham Turner. Put out in front from the far side wall. Thunder going in the offense. Tripp to Serverian. In front, score! Will Serverian and Logan Tripp worked that beautifully. And it's the goal for Logan Tripp, the 2003 player who gives the Twin City Thunder the 1-0 lead. Icebreaker, the Twin City Thunder facing elimination. Now, Bruins have gotten the 5-minute major power play. Thunder hope this doesn't bite them, but it might. Tara moving in, shooting, he scores! Captain Planet says, I'm only a gargoyle when the situation calls for it. What a nice move by Jake Tara, and that was quick for the Boston Junior Bruins. They make it 1-1. Moosadeer. Pass behind Kerrigan, delayed offside. Free play Twin City. Oh, but they botched this as Oliver's gotten into Kerrigan. Snappy glove save from Oganowski. The only goal in that 5-minute major power play. And Cameron Craig's shot from the near point didn't go in, and that 5-minute major power play just expired. Charlie Kerrigan shot, score! On the glove side of Matt Oganowski. First save made. Kerrigan found it through the second time. Bruins take their first lead of the game early here in the second period of game 2. It's 2-1. Now right below us, another intimate day in Rink 4, one of the most intimate views you can get. Shot is a score, and it's 3 straight for the Boston Junior Bruins. And our bird's eye view of that one as a strong rip from Lucas Magliozzi. Philip Charnell, shot was blocked. Closest guy there was Allen in the right circle. Cooper St. Hilaire and Axon St. Hilaire passing. It's Philip Charnell, shot, score. That's a bang for Philip Charnell into the top left corner. It is a power play goal. Thunder make quick work of it, and the score is 3-2 Bruins with 7:01 to play in the second period. And when you get hit like that, and then you're expected to get right back into the offense, it is tough. Tara Kerrigan, score! And the Boston Junior Bruins strike quickly once again in this game, and they take the 4-2 lead. Scored that goal, 18 goals in the regular season for him, former Hershey Cubs. 13 goals for the Cubs in the Premier in 21/22 season. Lucas Magliozzi gonna shoot it, and he scores. Jeremy Lacroix, he leads the line. And maybe deflection goal. Servarian shoots, blocked in tight. Harrigan got that. Put out in front, score. Servarian with the delayed penalty coming up here on the Bruins. Passed it in front, and it's the second goal of the game for Logan Tripp. And the score is now 5-3 in favor of the Bruins with 7 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Time's running out. Thunder. One more trip in offensive ice. Lacroix, big hit on Charnel. Ronaldo shot. That's on goal. Bovan makes a save. The buzzer is sounded. The game is over. But we're not quite done here as we have some fireworks as the linesman trying to break up two players that have gone down to the ice. Rumblings and tumblings past the final buzzer. Oh! Tripp hit Kerrigan. Bruins, they know how much they want this, but they can't do it. Logan Tripp is getting shots on everybody. Boston Junior Bruins won't have any of it. They don't want any suspensions for the next round. And they've dispatched the Twin City Thunder in 2 games. And that kept it 0-0 after 20 minutes. And here's a one-timer by Pancherson that misses, but it looked threatening. Luke Pancherson near circle looking for this further. Goes back to the point. Diane moves it quickly across. Right circle shot, score. It's a power play goal for Ethan Beaumont. And with 11 seconds to go on the power play, the advantage on the double minor finally make it happen to get the first goal of the game. Jesse's going to shoot from neutral for the advantage. A save is made by Rising. It has to be a quick pickup here for McGregor, and it is. And James McGregor giving on to Easton Ryan, slipping it on further. Aaron Catron has had some good activity in this third period. Gets deep and is checked away from the puck. And now it's the Bruins trying to make the most of this offensive zone time. McGregor scores! James McGregor shot from the blue line, and there it is. Bruins have had a lot of offensive zone time to start off this third period, and it's McGregor sinking it. 1-1 is the score, but it's the advantage getting a dump in from Borst. And it's Maloff passing far side to Leichlolov. Given across the blue line into neutral ice. Surratt taps it on further. It's Dingus shooting. Saves made in tight on the near side, and now it goes in. Mahaffey didn't have it all the way. It squeaks through. The Junior Bruins are on top for the first time in this game. Michael Dingus has scored to make it 2-1. And Shane Baker with a look up to the skies that says, oh, why now? Why me? Eric Altman passed down to the goal line, out in front, score. From Pancherson, I believe this was. Quick bang, bang, bang pass. Power play goal. Advantage tied the game at 2. The score comes for Samuel Krenka. Tossed out of the advantage zone. And this is Jacob Vigers putting it out in front. And it's Easton Ryan neutralizing the threat of Connor Lowley. This is Jeremy Vigers. Lowley rising the save. Getting over to his right to stop Connor Lowley's shot. In neutral, Jacob Vigers lets it go. Jeremy Vigers goes too far for him. Jonathan Soretta pass. That's going to be greeted off. Easton Ryan's got plenty of room. Easton Ryan shoots, save is made. Rebound, score. Oh, Captain Ahab. Colin Wenrick. The overtime finish. The Bruins find their whale in this one and get a 3-2 win over the Boston Advantage in OT. And the Bruins may have just been caught in a delayed offside, shallow in the IHC zone. Islanders couldn't go into offensive ice. James Richmond gets rid of it. Billy Correa, a big hit on him. The other way, score! Declan Chapman sends it home. Boston Junior Bruins strike first. It's 1-0. Bruins, chance in front, score! Up 2-0, it's McGraw with the goal. To double their lead. Braxton Powers escaping by, scores! Shorthanded goal, Braxton Powers. And just like that, the Islanders Hockey Club make this a one-goal game again. The guy that got a touch on this to allow Powers to go for a while, all the way from out of his zone, as it's a score for Leon Biller. He finds the twine, and it's 2-2. The Islanders have made it deuces on another special teams goal. Now the Islanders get a pass, score! Bang! That was quick. Ian Duffy has scored with 3 minutes and change to play in the third period. It's the first lead of the game for the Islanders. Gunned ahead by Sean Conlin. Deep into the Bruins zone. Jack Maloff on this for the Bees with Cyclones bothering. Cyclones getting it back. Offered from the left point. Now Marco Juroff. Cautiously in the left circle. Over for a score for Sordillo. Ryan Sordillo from Marco Juroff in the immediate point over. Better late than never for the Northern Cyclones. They score the power play goal with just 8 seconds remaining. Tossed out and down. Maybe it's coming here. Is this icing? No. Hicks with a fake out move on Mency, who an attempt to toss out. Is taken here. Bruins going the other way. Sealy, Catron, score! Sealy to Catron, to the player finishing it off is Easton Ryan. And the Bruins have tied it at 1. Face off to the right of Rising. Knee on the draw for the Bruins. Did not win it. It instead was Galtieri. A shot is taken here. Score on the rebound for the original shooter. It is Chance Uzel. Cyclones win the face-off, and it is key in this moment. They lead 2-0. Now the Cyclones have gotten it back. Gavin Bloater with Jenkins bothering him, played it deep. Maloff passed, and he got exploded on. Oh, baby, by Zach Van Dale. And now Gomes has arrived to it in neutral, looking for a 2-on-1. Gomes busting by right to the net. Save is made by Hicks. Big rebound. Oh, my goodness, a block from Uzel on DeLeo. He suffered for that one. Jackson DeLeo stepped into that one. Player involved in the passing is Michael Dingus. Cody Sealy, right point shot. Save was made by Grisham. McGraw was able to get it and on further to the left point. Went by on the pass from Skameka. Turns into a Cyclones rush the other way. It's a save made initially for Rising and then the score. First shot came on there from Josh Milso. This is going to go down as a 5-on-5 goal. The Bruins power play just ended. The player that pounds us home is Michael Felsing. Get the Bruins in the situation they needed. Cyclones have repossessed, then firmly on now for Rice, shooting near circle. Save is made. Score. Rising made the save initially, but it's Bloater right there on the far post. Power play goal, Cyclones. They lead 4-1. This has been one of the more physical games I've seen happen in a while. As I say that on cue, Coleman knee, a lawnmower time on Austin Rice. Oh, my. I swear, if you hit me 1 or 2 more, 5 or 7 more times, I'm going to be mad. Felsing involved in big contact with Gomes, as the Cyclones have possessed this with the power play down to 15 seconds. They're going to rack the time. They're going to do it in a risky fashion. Uzel, this could be a burn. Skimeka for Murphy. Saves made. Grisham. Another chance. Grisham makes the save on Skimeka. Cover up. Pavel Grisham. Jonathan Surrett, Cody Seeley, Julian Brown. Shot Grisham makes the save. It's going to go back for Brown. He'll pass. Seeley. Shot. Down right in front. Score! Jonathan Surrett scores. It's 4-2. Cyclones lead has been cut by 1. With 12 minutes and change remaining in the third period. Joe Mency distributes it in front. The Cyclones players are there. And they'll rush. The other way. Bloater passes to the left wing. It is given. Ross scores from Zach Van Dale. That pass came. Bruins strike back quickly. The Cyclones strike back quickly to make it 5-2. Catron's been some sort of MVP for the Bruins in this game. Celia shot. Knocked down. Baker! No. It is another save for Pavel Grisham to keep this a 5-2 game in favor of the Northern Cyclones. And right there, the Bruins. They know that that one would have been a very timely goal. Right point shot. That one may have just tipped off Grisham from the shot of McGregor. Again, it's empty net time for the Bruins. It's in their zone. Cyclones get one in for Marco Juroff. And that makes it a 6-pack for the Northern Cyclones. They lead 6-2. And it's still down there in the Monarchs zone. Now New Hampshire going the other way. Skate hard by Jake McAlpine. Shot and a score. Jake McAlpine. A rip. And that puts the New Hampshire Monarchs up 1-0. Very early here in the second period. Breakout from the Bruins. Started by Jenkins. Surrett gets past. Surrett closing in and putting one on. Agusa was there to deflect it away. Catron pulls it, holds it, enters offensive ice. Left wing, drive to the net. Poke check was made by Drum. He didn't account for Baker. He shoots and scores. Great play there by the Junior Bruins. Aaron Catron, the birthday boy, drives to the net. Support from Baker. Tied at 1. It looked like he was kind of injured a little bit, but Sullivan, well, whatever. I thought it looked like it was by design. Shot the other way. Does not go for McGraw. And we go back to one side and the other here. It's a pass in front. Score. Chapman makes it 3-1 New Hampshire. Liam Chapman grips it home. 11 minutes and change remaining in the third period. A 2-goal lead for the Monarchs. Same line out there for the Monarchs that got the last goal. They make this one happen as well. Junior Bruins say not so fast. They respond on the next shift. Get one to go. It's Jonathan Surrett. Back to a 1-goal game. Scores 3-2. Far side Jenkins there to possess. Checking applied, but it's taken out of the pile by Surrett. He's going to shoot in the slot. On the forehand. The save is made by Drum. Power play is over right now. Bruins, a 3-on-2 instantly. Baker shoots. Drum the save.
Oh, a lot of big names off the board in that NHL trade deadline. We'll see if anything comes in the last hour or so. It's exciting times here for hockey. Surrett back to Ryan. One-timer tip. They score! Right on the doorstep. It's Aaron Catrone, and it's 2-0 Bruins. A power play goal. Top of the point, Conlon. Conlon works it over one more. Shot from the circle, blocked on the way through. Rebound, just pitchfork high. Uzel finds it. Works it behind the net. Out of the circle for a shot. That one squeaks home. The Cyclones strike back, and it's 2-1. Woodruff grabs the goal. Tough to come in cold. I mean, you don't play the first half of this game, and then you come in and are expected to keep it where it's at and hope you can get your team back in this game. Here comes Surrett. Surrett left wing side. Got a man go to the net. Surrett says, I'll take care of it, and scores.
Cyclones need 2 to tie with less than 8 minutes to play in third. The lead passes on for Josh Melso. He scores, and there's one for the Northern Cyclones. They've gotten it. It is a pass that came over from Dylan McElhaney. Northern Cyclones have scored to make it 3-2 with 7 minutes 42 seconds to go in the third period. To the trophy, and gotten one here in a rare postseason miss. Michael Dingus in front, score! Dingus gets it to Tamir Alishalov. It's 4-2 Bruins with 3:27 to go in the third period. Johnny Logan passing Alex Kameka. Rips from the blue line, knocks down the glove. Torgner and crashing in for the follow-up chance. Kameka, he couldn't pound that one home. Kind of a bad rebound situation there on that save. Initial Morese trying to drag, and he waited too long. Had the puck taken away. Bruins can't get it out of their zone. Morese, a nice flush pass, score! Joey Mello. Face off to the right of Torgner, won by the Bruins. Easton Ryan shoots, scores! Power play goal, we're tied at 1. Ryan shot, but it's Michael Dingus leading the celebration. Dingus deflection goal from Ryan. Tied up on the end boards. Check, and it was Skameka getting it off. And this is put out front. That was off Landry. Jam in front, score! Mailoff, I believe, is going to get rewarded here finally at the end. 2-1 Bruins take the lead. What an unbelievable shift that was. First one to the bench is Wesley Zolan. Ruby hit Bartoshevich for the Bruins at first. Then Nikita Suvorov, he didn't get as much of a piece of him. Alexander Bartoshevich. And the Bruins have scored. Nikita Suvorov's shot. And it's going to be a deflection goal. It's for Evan Longval. 1-0 Bruins. 3 minutes, 33 seconds into the first period. Controlling here, looked like there was a penalty that could have been called. It was not. This player's going to escape to the front and score. Dennis Menchikov was dealt with by Owen Munley. And they say no call on Munley. He's able then, after that, to go one-on-one with the goaltender, and Owen Munley finishes it. It is tied at 1. So he's seen about half the games. Former New York Aviator USPHL elite. Bruins score on the power play to make it 2-1. Off a face-off, they make quick work. The goal scorer leading the charge to the bench is Sam Russell. And now it's going to be a rush to keep it in at the blue line by Casey Baker, but it's a Bruin player taking it up high and shooting it and scoring. Dennis Menchikov with a shorthanded goal, and it's 3-1 Bruins. Look at the replay, quite like me. Big check, it's Ruby again. Nikiforov victimized. Elmira has tied the game. Corbin Ruby has been throwing his weight around, and it leads him directly to this goal. We're tied at 3. And it is, guess who? Corbin Ruby starts the play, and he finishes it. Wow. Minute 59 to go in the second period. And it is 3-3. And the other guy back there getting penalized, Owen Munley. Bruins starting off the power play with a dangerous puck in front. Now have to reorganize, and they're able to do so on offensive ice. Menchikov from Nikiforov over for the one-time blast score. It is a power play goal. 20 seconds into the power play, and the goal scorer is Nikita Suvorov. Bruins lead 4-3. Doesn't go. So the Enforcers get the power play out of this, if you can believe that. Oh, broken up in the left point. It's Menchikov again. This is a breakaway. Forsberged it in. Denis Menchikov with the finish in excellence. It is 5-3 Bruins. Settled shot taken right circle. Initially didn't go, but Braden Wilson-Shower has scored on the follow-up. Now he's gone. 6 skaters, 25 seconds. Enforcers, is the math going to work out for them? Guided to the left point. Too hot. Menchikov on hat-trick watch. Instead, he'll pass very unselfishly to Nikiforov. Water bottle popper. Bingo. 9.8 seconds left. Bruins score to make it 6 for them. Score! Elmira Enforcers take the 1-0 lead on a quick shot. It is for Robert Noble. May has very well just said his nickname. Ruby again. That one doesn't go. Young gets a face full of long ball. And it's back for Young. He's going to shoot. Score! Alexander Young gets the last laugh in this sequence. And a nice shot from him finds the upper portion of the net. Elmira Enforcers are up 2-0. .445 to go in the first. Maybe a secondary assist here. Let's watch this power play for the Bruins. Menchikov sets up his man. Rebound, score, Kloss, and then a quick power play goal for the man in front. It's for Daniil Nikiforov. The control from Reese Duncan. It's on now for Daniil Nikiforov. On his way to the net, puts one on goal. Score! Not for Nikiforov. He takes it to the net. It is cleanup time for Reese Duncan. Deuces. Power play goal for the Bruins. Off this face-off, it's a quick shot and score. Corbin Ruby has been a thorn in the Bruins' side over the last couple of days, and he has struck. And it's 3-2 Elmira with 1:39 to go in the first half. Ride the dasher in the Bruins zone. Battle for it in the left circle. Goes to Rosselli. Rosselli shoots, scores! We are tied at 3. Jake Rosselli with the shot and score. 13:28 remaining in the third period. It is a new game. This is okay. Class gives to Menchikov. Now to Nikiforov. One-on-one, his shot, and it won't go. There was defense back there from Nick Burge, and we have a shootout coming up. Nick Burge is the first shooter for Elmira. Right-hander. Left-handed glove, Daniel. And left pad makes contact with that one. Bruins send first. Denis Menchikov. left-hander, and it's the left-handed glove of the Elmira goaltender. A little fake-out move. Ultimately, though, put wide of Lucas Prince. Next up for the Elmira Enforcers is number 93, and I'm sorry, I don't have his name. Here he comes. No. Didn't get a shot there. Bottom of the second inning. And it's Nikiforov, another left-hander for the Bruins. Out of his crease is Prince. Nikiforov is denied by Prince. Good square to the shooter save there. We're in the top of the third. Elmira can't win this right now, but they can go ahead. And guess who? It's Corbin Ruby. Long distance shot for Corbin Ruby, and that one gets the glass, perhaps a piece of it from Alexander Daniel. Bruins shooter, it is Sean Bradway. Sean Bradway, long distance shot, and he almost came out of his skates for that one and did not get it in. So we'll go to extras. We're scoreless after 3 rounds. Sending out Ethan George. Ethan George, the right-hander, silky, and he almost got that ice level, but recovering and making the save with the right leg is Alexander Daniel. Elmira Enforcers, here's Suvorov. Save is made. Prince. Top of the 5th. Still scoreless. And here comes the right-hander, Joey Bernatavets. He's had a good couple of games versus the Bruins. Top of the 5th. Here we go. Bernatavets looking for a down low. Daylight. And looking like he was startled on that save. All part of the act for Alexander Daniel. And it's Evan Longvall trying to win it. Evan Longvall says unattended children will be given a free espresso and a puppy. It's a shootout victory for the Junior Bruins. Evan Longvall wins it in the bottom of the 5th. The final score, the Junior Bruins 4, the Elmira Enforcers 3, and the shootout score 1-0 in 5 rounds.
Getting out of his zone, Dennis Menshikov. I think Dennis got a haircut. I didn't recognize him at first. Number 7 for the Boston Junior Bruins. Trying here, the Bruins in their zone to get this away from the Picks, but it is a rip home. And Springfield Picks strike first. It's 1-0 them. On a goal for Thomas Smetanka. Now it's Ronan Cushman, offensive ice shoots. It's a block by Jubb. And Cushman is able to get to it and put it in front of the Springfield net. Now the Pick player attempting to clear near side, knocked down by the Bees. Pass in front, Nikiforov scores! From George Gabriel, Bruins get a quick one after not able to score on the power play. They score 5-on-5. 11 minutes and change remaining in the second period. We're tied at 1. 10 seconds left on the Springfield power play. If they hurry, they may get something out of this. Walking on out to neutral. Into offensive ice. To the net. Score is Ben Wasco. Springfield Picks retake the lead. It's 2-1 on the individual effort. Coast to coast. Fire up the Space Coast for Ben Wasco. A goalie assist. Gabriel to Sweeney. Sweeney the third. Pass it out in front. Riley Class. That one doesn't go. It's a save for a Byer. Another one out in front. A Byer makes a save again on Class. 2 big saves for Chase Byer. Shot is taken. The Bruins get the goal off the face-off. They're able to organize an offensive ice. And it is finished home by Charles Turner. Boston Junior Bruins lead 1-0. Sitting for Turner. So primary assist, and off the faceoff, it's a goal for the IHC. Brady Kinder has scored. It's tied at 1. So that makes it 1-1. Gabriel LeDuc shot. It's a block. It's going right back to LeDuc. Magnetic. Score! Heward. That's somehow stuck with Gabriel LeDuc. And Joshua Heward on the follow-up. Bangs it home to make it 2-1. IHC at about the halfway point of the first period. Shooting his Glass from the inside part of the left circle, but just missing the Bruin net. Glass will pass. Domanchuk. The bomb. Score! Matt Domanchuk, a slap shot that goes home hard. And it's a power play goal for the IHC. They lead 3-1. Nick Tarian for the Islanders shoots on the near side. It's off the outside of the rink. Set up in front. Score! Domanchuk gets one from Tarian on the follow-up effort. And it's 4-1 Islanders. Now puck goes out the neutral, and Bagley's got it moving in. Passing, there's Cavalcanti, speaking of. Returns it to Kenneth Bagley. And that is a beautiful assist for Logan Cavalcanti. And Bagley scores to make it 5-1 Islanders. LeDuc passed it to Maggio at the right point. And further pass on here. LeDuc from back where it came. This player twisting along for the IHC is Heward, rather. And here's LeDuc getting one. Snapping it home on the primary assist from Nick Maggio. And we are going to say that's an even strength goal. The IHC power play had just ended. It is a 6-1 lead for the IHC in the postseason. Just like what they're doing as far as the offense. Felix Hawkins scores. Puck that comes to him in front and shoots it home. And eventually, it was back for Domanchuk to blast it. Bruins score! Power play goal, 10 seconds into the power play, and it's 7-2. And it went home from Menchikov. Oh, and this one goes. It's off the near post and in. Bruins have scored 2 straight on a big rip from Reese Duncan. And it's 7-3. The Bruins get a couple of goals off faceoffs. Cavalcanti passing, and it was slowed down just a hair by a stick in front. Still, though, Carson Glass pounds it home. Cavalcanti to Glass, and the Islanders get this one back. It's 8-3. Menchikov shoots from the right circle, and that one doesn't go. Now Darianka banking up the left point shot. Oh, and that's a knockdown and score for Rosselli. On the doorstep from Darianka, and it's 8-4. Islanders lead with 2 minutes and change remaining in regulation. And now it's battle for behind the Bruins net. IHC poking around. It goes to the right circle for Bradway to try and skate out himself. And overtaken Heward, and that allows for the IHC to get some passing going to the left point. It's Shear dancing away from this number 27 counterpart Bradway. Put down low, score! It's LeDuc getting the IHC up 1-0 on a pass from behind the net. That one came from Nicholas Maggio and the Islanders Hockey Club. A patented early goal, 1 minute, 25 seconds in. The Picks trying to lock down that final playoff spot. And the IHC's win yesterday really sets us up for a meaningful weekend. Now pass ahead, and it's an IHC player on a breakaway. Scores! Roof job, Matt Domanchuk. And it's 2-0 IHC, 4 minutes in. Score off the face-off. The Islanders get one to the front of the net and put one home. It's a second goal for Matt Domanchuk. 2 goals for Domanchuk, and the IHC with a 3-0 lead. Islanders win this faceoff. It's back for Hawkins. Right point distribution to the half wall. Maggio in front. Heward scores! Josh Heward, a water bottle popper. And it's 4-0 Islanders. Chuck and the two Canadians, Heward and Leduc, scored. And it's adding on to the 4, a fifth. Another quick score off the faceoff. It's 5-0 IHC. And it's Declan Kelly. Chuck is broken up a play. He shoots and he scores. And it's a hat trick. Throw out the hats for Matt Domanchuk. Breaks up a play and snaps one home, and that flutters the twine. And it's a 6-pack for the IHC. The 6th goal has been scored 47 seconds into the second period. Baby, what a goal. That is a rip from the right circle. It is a 7-0 IHC lead. And it's a multi-goal night for Joshua Heward. Broken up, here's Gabriel the 5th for the Bruins shooting. Scores! Oh, I thought that went in. The initial save was made, and now it's put in on the follow-up. Bruins have gotten on the board. It's 7-1. Thought the first one went in. Looks like, though, the follow-up goes for Denis Menchikov. Getting it for the Bruins the other way. Sweeney the third couldn't keep going. Hawkins back in for the IHC. A shot. That's a score. Dortona tried to make the body save, but it squeaked through somehow. And Felix Hawkins has scored to make it 8-1 Islanders. And on a checking play, Ryan Shear with the pickup and trying to get it out near side. Huge hit applied. Nick Terrian on the Bruins Bradway. Now Gabriel the 5th is making Shear take extra time to take the stick out. Shear doesn't bite on the explosive temper. Glass, Domanchuk. This sticks with Domanchuk. He scores. Magnetic puck for Matt Domanchuk, and it's a 9-1 lead, and it's 4 goals for Matt Domanchuk. Gabriel Leduc trying to go through Brody White unsuccessfully. And on further battling of the 296s, White moved along. Heward got there for the IHC. Leduc from the near point sends it. And to the near half wall, it's for Heward. Passing above the circles. Shot, score, Liam McGinnis from the right circle. Another twine fluttering shot for the IHC. And with 2:28 to go in the second period, it is a 10-1 lead. Set up in front. Carson Glass bangs it home on a pass from in tight, and Glass with the finish, and it's an 11-1 lead for the IHC. Bruins another start up here. Nikiforov shot low. Good shot selection from Daniil Nikiforov, but it did just miss the IHC net. Always shoot low on the goaltender, and in front is Riley Class. Backhanding one home. Scoring Riley Class for the Junior Bruins. 5 minutes, 33 seconds into the third period, and that score makes it 11-2 Islanders. Watching what's happening. I'm trying to tell you in a firm way what's already happened. Here's a drive to the net, Josh Heward. And that's in. Josh Heward has scored. It's a hat trick for Joshua Heward. 12-2 is the score. Islanders regain the 10-goal lead. Heward puts it to the left point. Leduc. Heward in front. Score! Darren Tucker blows the water bottle off, and it's 13-2. IHC.
Mid-Atlantic Division. Bruins get a shot right off the faceoff. That's a save for the Aviator goaltender, Nolan Schaefer. Down we go, and it's a goal for the Aviators. They have gotten on the board. Right on to the net. This is from the captain of the New York Aviators, Jake Bergman. Demick makes a move, goes in. Can't beat Brissett, but there's a follow-up effort. Score! Demick denied. Teammate puts it through. 5-2 is the score. And this goal scorer for the New York Aviators is William Larson. 11:41 remaining in the second. Aviators trying to keep it in the offensive zone. The outside, the work is done by Michael McGowan, getting by. Some checking here. Bruins repossessing. And Nikiforov trying to step through neutral. Demick a good stick on him. And this will allow Toth to go in with the possession left side. Shooting. Score! 5-3 is the score. 3 straight goals for the New York Aviators. Drew Demick with the finish. Cyclones win the faceoff on the power play. Set up. Hayden Hicks is denied. What a save coming over. Hayden Rising. Moving forward. And getting into offensive ice, Sordillo. And then past Juroff. Got it over to the left circle. Rising the save on D'Alessio. Bruins get the clear from Ryan. Score! What? Yes. Goal. That's a goal. Shane Baker scores a shorthanded goal. And it appears as if the Cyclones had a brief sleepy moment around their net. Shane Baker has scored to make it 1-0 Bruins. A shorthanded goal. I guess that's some sort of icebreaker. And tied at 1. Just like that. 1-1 is the score. Hicks with the shot. And that is a power play goal. Came close. Back for Rice. Has to cradle and get rid of it before Ryan could go for a shorthanded chance. Shot, score! And tight Dylan McElhaney. Scores to make it 2-1 Cyclones. Another power play goal. It's loose in neutral, and D'Alessio sent it the other way. Oh! Julian Brown with a huge hit. Oh, and Fredrickson for the Cyclones. He needs help from the linesman to get back to the bench. What a hit from Julian Brown. And more seconds go off the clock as the battle continues near side Cyclone zone. Logan offers it. Bruins trying to get the game tied. Rising still in net. Cleared out by McElhaney. Breakaway time. Rising is going to make the save. No, it's a score. Cyclones score to make it 3-1. It is Michael Felsing.
Out to neutral. Puck settled down by Vince Contreras. And they'll send it into offensive ice. First one that's going to be on this to clear attempt for the Bandits. Doesn't work for the Bruins. And then it's Contreras' shot for the Bandits that goes in. Vince Contreras has a shot deflected home. He's getting to the bench first. It's 1-0 Bridgewater. And it's the Bruins responding. Bradway gets the puck in front in a good situation, gets it home, and less than a minute later, we're back even. Now turn along by Boston. Point to point, Riley Class to the left circle, Anthony Rosa to the right circle. And now the blast by Gabriel, and that was blocked. And it's Wilson on a breakaway, short-handed. Save is made by Brissett. That left leg came out and stopped at just a tippy toe. Vince Contreras puts one on smooth ice from a long distance. Did get all the way over, and this is further trouble for the Bruins. Slammed home. Kyle Wilson, who had the shorthanded breakaway earlier, a huge stop to save the game, I might say, from Gabe Brissett. But here early in the second period, Wilson won't be denied, and it's 2-1 Bandits. Docanto passes Norton, shoots, scores! Carino Docanto to Liam Norton. It's a power play goal. And the Bridgewater Bandits have a 3-1 lead. 475. Last year's the Flyers won the Cup back-to-back. Versus the Boston Bruins and the Buffalo Sabres. Monahan shot blocked. And the Bandits keep going here for a setup in front. It's home from Thomas Vaziri. And that makes it 4-1 Bridgewater. With 11:29 to play in the third period of the game. Face off in the Bruins zone. They've gotten it out to neutral. Bradway goes down. That's contact, I guess you might say, from Zachary Wyndham. And then it's a shot on goal. And in. Off metal. Before going into the net for the 5-1 Bandits lead. It's the second goal of the game for Liam Norton.
4-loss record, 12 points. Bruins score off the face-off. It is Paul DeSaro. About at the halfway point of the first period, DeSaro breaks the ice. The Bruins are up 1-0. Fire back near side by Jonathan Surrett. Easton Ryan across the blue line, far side. Ryan puts on the stop. And getting involved is Mitchell Flocare, the Comets defenseman. It's down there on the far side of the Bruins zone. Now to the left point. Shot. Score! Power play goal. Julian Brown's shot. And the body language suggests maybe it's not his. Let's see who goes to the bench first. It's Jonathan Surrett. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Junior Bruins with 2:14 to go in the first period. Coming to an end. Logan turns and fires, save. Muslak, it's loose in front. DeSaro can't get to it in time. It's the clear by Gannon Houghton. Perhaps this will be icing on the Comets. No, it's not. The beat out by Shanishnikov. Shanishnikov on this. Sets up the shot and score! From William Maloney. And they're saving that puck for the defenseman Maloney, who has scored to tie this game with 10 minutes and change to go in the third period. Easton Ryan. Ryan will take it deep, put it out in front, hoping for a pass connection. Bruins actually steal this back off of Martino. Ryan closing in, shooting. Save is made by Muslak, whose head is facing his own net as he scrambles back into position. As he's done so, the Bruins have kept this going with Julian Brown looking for the cycle. Here's back up. He passes it. Easton Ryan denied on the doorstep twice. Oh, he doesn't get the second one. Oh, Musilak making the saves, plural. I'm fine with it. Let's go to a shootout. Why not? First shooter is Jonathan Surrett. The left-handed glove holding Alex Musilak. Right-handed goal stick. Surrett shoots. Right pad save from Musilak. Comets coming to bat, and it's the goal scorer, Michael Herrera. The right-handed glove holding Cameron Carroll. Herrera into the left circle. Cutting back towards the net. Shoots. Carroll makes contact. Bruins send out Aaron Catron. Aaron Catron. Left circle. Skate move. Stop and start. And Aaron Catron throws the snow up. Positing that past Musilak. And this is Metric Boldick for the Comets. Carroll the save. Cameron Carroll 2 for 2. Right-hander Shane Baker. Save is made by Alex Musilak. Martino must score, the right-hander, or this game is over. Cameron Carroll says, let's go spelunking for pumpkins. It's a Halloween shootout win for the Junior Bruins. Cameron Carroll stops 3 shooters, the last one. Andrew Martino for the Utica Junior Comets. The Bruins win in a shootout 3-2, the final. Wilkes-Barre Scranton, and he'll watch as the play goes on now out of his zone, and this will be coming in deep. Riku Brown for the Knights, getting it out in front. They score! One 0 Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights take the lead 1 minute 35 seconds in. Louis Kamienski, number 26, is the goal scorer for the Knights. Hurled out to neutral, and it's going to be dumped in from Evan Miles. Settled down by Cameron Carroll. Bruins, though, turn it over. Miles can't shoot it in front. Logan, big body in front of him. Score! Trevor Kruchek. Side of the net, gets a pass from behind, and somehow gets that one through. Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights take a 2-0 lead with 8:45 to go in the second period. Spin play. How many times have we seen a good spin play in this game? I love it. Skimeka that time turned it the other way. Bruins are changing. Less than 2.5 to go in the second period. There is a man cherry picking. He is received on through the left circle, and it's a goal. And this is going to be the second of the game for Louis Kamienski on the pass from William Matsky. It's 3-0 Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights with 2:15 to play in the third period. Brown, Ryan, Surratt, and looking for the backdoor play, and they didn't get it. To Alex Skimeka, and that's thanks to the defensive effort from Harrison Campbell, who's lost his stick, and then have Miles trying to come out of his skates to block a shot or a pass. Brown worked it around him. Shane Baker, Easton Ryan, a blast, score! That looked like a deflection in front, but it's Easton Ryan's goal, and it's a power play tally for the Bruins. It's 3-1. Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights lead, cut to 2. To stop that, it's to get yourself to stop that shot from Brown on the fake out. Excellent effort. Sold Miles completely, who does everything he can to try and stop things. Now the Knights have scored to make a 2-goal lead happen once more. A 3-goal lead, I should say, and this is going to be for Teague Porter. Great shot by Porter. It's a 3-goal lead again for the Knights. They lead 4-1 with less than 9 minutes to play in the third period. It's all about your disposition, though. The disposition will help you. Unless it's a legal matter, then the disposition, well, it might hurt you. That's deposition. Oh, yes, my uncle had a probate, and then it was terrible. Now it's Easton Ryan. Fly by. Chance in front. Didn't go for McGregor. He's going to get another whack at it, and he scores on his second try. James McGregor in what was surely regarded by everybody on the ice as a helter-skelter moment. The Bruins score in the chaos. It's 1-0. Nick Pomelo is received. Passing. Out in front. Score! Goal scorer here for Twin City is Nolan Leonard. Primary assist is going to go to Hunter Young. Good pass from Hunter Young down low. Power play goal. It was the 5-on-3. Watching, not just for the great action on the ice, but the presentation as well. Colin Wenrick, a drop. It's a dangerous one for Shane Baker. It's going to be a charge the other way by Leonard. Nolan Leonard shooting. Carroll to save. Got a piece of it, and that dribbled through the crease and wide. Aaron Matthews, 4 games, an 0-2-1 record. Greg Pelt shoots. Oh, and it's a big save. Jackson on the doorstep on Paul DeSaro. Boston will once again, that is impressive, right to the ceiling and not touching it from Maloff. That's called knowing your own rink. Now a poke by this Twin City player, and it's going to be a pass. Norwell off the post, and it's a no on the great pass from Ben Portner. And the Thunder get robbed by the net frame once more. Gannon shot. It's in the glove of Carroll. Now it's loose near side, collected. Johnson tried to shoot in the slot. Taken. Maloff tries to pass, and then Johnson makes a recovery. As the intended target was Surrett. Surrett's recovered this in neutral. Made a move. Jonathan Surrett one-handing it to the net. He scores, and Jonathan Surrett scores it just like Jeremy Irons would. Rather ironically. Jonathan Surrett, a huge overtime winning goal to send the Junior Bruins off home ice happy. 2-1 the score, and that was quite an individual effort from Jonathan Surrett. Look at the time. It's power play time for the PAL Junior Islanders. Skating out the neutral. And it's offensive ice, the dump-in chase from the defenseman Colson Hanrahan. It's been played on far side. Powell with the control. Gotten on for this same player. Hanrahan glanced it off the post. Push past to Hanrahan. Star of this one right now, and he's got the primary assist for a power play goal in front. And to point to him, Colson Hanrahan doing a lot of good things on the power play, finished off by Jordan Comilla. In and out of the PAL zone, and now it's going to be Heike Vertinen with the player going to the net. It's Hadasovsky. Save is made by Cameron Carroll. Bruins face-off win. Maloff. Passing. Jonathan Surrett. Bobbles. 15 seconds. Hammer time. Maloff. Blocked. Loose. Rescued. Maloff. Gatron. Passing it bonked. It went to Dingus. He scores! Michael Dingus has tied the game for the Bruins with 4.6 seconds left in regulation. It is a power play goal. That was not supposed to go to Dingus. There was some sort of block, and Dingus just took it and went with it. Shot from the top of the right circle area. We are tied at 1. On the 28th shot of the game, the Junior Bruins finally solve Luca Scaglione. Baker gets this and shoots. Glove save is made. That is snappy from Scaglione. Baker chops at it, but 50-50 with DJ Walsh, who now goes the other way. DJ Walsh passing, and Maloff preventing the pass from going over to Ty Broad. And now this PAL player has it down low, and coming out near side, DJ Walsh spinning to the wall, and he's got the man in front. Score! Walsh to Shane Zarcone. He says, "Get all the hen-bit dead nettles out of my front yard." An overtime winner for the PAL Junior Islanders. 2-1, the final. Shane Zarcone with the finish. 15 seconds on the power play. Aggressive forechecking from Aerobis. Slows down the Bandits breakout, but they're into offensive ice still with power play time. Just seconds remaining. Lawrence dishes one up high. Young shoots. Score! That was an even strength goal. Power play just ended. Better late than never for the Bridgewater Bandits. They lead 1-0 on the goal. That has just been scored by the defenseman Brandon Young. Cameron Craig for the Bruins passing. Looked like a drive-by there on Robus. This is a goal for Evers. Now Robus he knows that a hit could have been coming there, but to the back wasn't that bad. But he was part of that passing sequence, and I thought it was the most important part. And then a snipe the other way by Luke Evers. 1-1 is the score. 7 minutes and change remaining in the first. Don't overthink things. Play your game. The long pass here for Turner. Save is made. Marion. Score! Kerrigan puts home the rebound. And the Bruins take the 2-1 lead. Quick chance for the Bruins. It's their first lead of the game. 8 minutes and change remaining in the second. There's 5 seconds to go on the power play. Craig keeps it in with the feet at the left point. Flipped on for Schneider. Schneider shot. Save is made. Evers gave it to him. And then he's the one who puts in the rebound. And it's 3-1 Bruins. Even strength goal. Some people thought they knew, but I'm not really sure if they do. Oh, here's a step in front. Score. Bandits have scored. It's 3-2. Bridgewater has cut the lead for the Bruins to 1. This is for Wyatt Fisher. Initial work was done by Max Lockwood. Got 2 mid-90s on the second line for the Bridgewater, and they do a good job here. Make this a 1-goal game. Justify just by video review any additional assists should come out of there. Just in the half-board scrum, far side. Lockwood picks up, goes to the front of the net, puts one on goal, I believe initially for the save to be made by Pelletier. Then the mess cleaned up by Fisher. And it's the Bandits tying the game at 3. 2 quick goals here in the third period have made it happen. Medeiros is gesturing emphatically to the Bandits celebrating. Linesman separating him. First one celebrating is Charles Antoine Elaine. And now the Bandits have a pass. Pelletier out for the save, but it goes wide. And he's thankful for that from Miles Douglas. Douglas gets roughed up. Everybody on the attack here. Across the circles. Snapper. Score! Bandits take a 4-3 lead. From Joey Lawrence. Four-on-four goal. I'll go from a good time to a bad time for Wilcox on the rough up from before. And it's Marion making a save. Goes to Medeiros quickly in the right circle, and that is shut down, no rebound from Luke Marion. And down to almost 3 minutes left in the third. Mousadier bring back in from neutral for the Bruins. Number 2 for Boston passing it, and Tara could not get that at the left point. Turns into a 2-on-1. Fisher and Lockwood, these guys again. Fisher cuts to front, and goal. Wyatt Fisher has 2 goals in this one. And he had help officially from Lockwood on the last goal. This time he's just a decoy. And it's 5-3 Bridgewater with 2 minutes, 12 seconds to play in the third.
The Boston Junior Bruins are a little bit shorthanded today in what is their final game before the holiday break. We're told that there's a whole bunch of players with the flu. And does it matter? Maybe not. Jake Terra puts one on net. And mess cleanup time from Devin Oliver. 1-0 Bruins. Less than a minute into the game. Owen Lapworth near point, passing near half wall. Gotten out in front. Reed was bothered on the pass from Anthony Viola. Bruins, plenty of defense here. Puck out in front, and Pelletier, last line defense with the initial save on Anthony Viola. On the follow-up, it's a goal. And it's a tie game at 1. And this one is for Colin Reed. If you count the
2 big saves on him in the third in that one. He's up to 4 goals. Actually, he's only got 1. The Bruins have 1. Colin. The Bruins. It's Devin Oliver. That's goal number 2. Off the face-off. That is off the metal and in. And it's a 2-1 lead for the Bees. Just like that. On the south to neutral, leading the charge. Blake Alexander, 3-on-1. Alexander scores! Blake Alexander with a snapper into the net. It is 3-1 Bruins. Bruins face-off win. They are heating up to get their 60th shot right there. And the 61 is a save. Turner, point blank, right in front of the net. Nicholas Golis makes another save. Right point offering. Sits there in front. Goal. Bruins score. Sam Romney has it. And it's 4-1 late here in the third period. And that didn't work. So now we're trying to see if we have a backup tripod to the backup tripod. And that's where we're at with things. Northern Cyclones, they're on a huge winning streak right now. And they've just grabbed an early lead on a rip. A Cyclones team that currently looks unstoppable has grabbed a 1-0 lead, 1 minute 25 seconds into the contest. The goal is for Max Abramson. Connor passing. Bruins have presence in the middle. Hung Salzar and Felicio work an interchange. And then the intended pass back to the original man didn't go. The support from Devin Oliver. He shoots and scores. We're tied at 1. Nicely executed by Jack Felicio, Sebastian Hung Salzar, and ultimately Devin Oliver. Second line for the Junior Bruins. Oh, Cyclones. Oh, man. Billy Doherty. That is a rip. We've witnessed it. Caught some metal and then fluttered the net. Powerful shot from Billy Doherty. That's 2 centermen scoring for the Cyclones. It's a 2-1 lead for them. They've returned to being on top. Doherty to Orozco. And it's Benji Orgel back for Orozco. Shot from the top of the near circle was a save for Bovan, and then on the doorstep it is put home by Garrett Connor. Line, 2 guys trapping in neutral. Tara gets through neutral. Everybody's backed off now. Tara to the net, score! Jake Tara, that was nice. A power play goal, it's 3-2. Devin Oliver to take the faceoff versus Billy Doherty. Oliver wins it. Mike Allen, it's back to him, trying to get it across. Justin Tremblay picks it up, and bingo! Justin Tremblay sinks it. And it's 4-2 Cyclones with 52.9 seconds to go. On it, this Cyclones player, Crawford, tried to shoulder Penna and blow by him, and it didn't work out that way. Luke Evers kicks it to himself. Evers holds on, shoots, scores! Luke Evers from the right circle. An impressive looking effort from him. And it's 4-3. Spencer Craig holding, 15 seconds left. Clearing. Cyclones player down to make it a 2-on-1. It's past the Moran. Shot gets the goal post. 7 seconds left. Skating out to neutral. Oh, and the Bruins almost had a 2-on-1 with Evers and Penna. It didn't happen. Cyclones get another empty net goal. It'll count. This will be a 5-3 final. Goal scorer, Connor Crawford. And with that, the Northern Cyclones survive, and they up their win streak to 17. Aldrin Schneider for Lucas Magliosi. Good spin move in neutral to get by Kodai Mizuno. Now Riley LeBlanc will pass. Michael Penna. Aldrin Schneider wants it. He gets it. Careful what you wish for. This is broken up, and it's going to be a shorthanded breakaway. Goal. Goal's been scored here. And it's 1-0 advantage. One of the players dressed for the Bruins today, trying to make the difference. He's not out there right now, though. The 5 guys out there will primarily try to make the difference at this moment, and they've gotten it done. It's a goal from downtown. Shot taken by Gavin Connolly, and it's Connolly's goal to make this a 1-1 game. 3 minutes, 29 seconds into the second period for the Bruins. It moved on for Romney to pass out the neutral and trying to settle it down and go hard was Medeiros. Bruins do eventually get an offensive ice, and it's Medeiros passing in front. Turner scores! So the initial play didn't work the way Matt Medeiros wanted, but he's going to get the primary assist one way or the other. And the feed in front for Graham Turner, who was undefended and able to get it through. The advantage goaltender. Little Kuznetsov celebration. 7:34 to play in the second. 2-1 Bees over the A's. That's another dangerous player for the Boston Advantage in this game. Kodai Mizuno. Guy knows how to get the job done. He'll stay out there along with Yahor Romano at the right point. Time's running out. 5 seconds left. It's out from Romano. Oh, I jinxed him. I did. And a shot from the near side. It is in front. Save made by Bovan. The last chance there for Kodai Mizuno. So I would say the 2 most dangerous players, arguably, for the Advantage out there to try and get this game tied. They can't get it done. Riley Class on the near wing. Tosses it out in front. Tie up. Duncan was neutralized. And now is a 2-on-1 the other way. Score! Springfield Picks take the 1-0 lead. Finisher from Matus Hunar on the assist from Roland Sperl. Picks on the 1-0 lead, and back there to neutralize things was Thatcher Berman, and that got the play going. And now they're going to have to generate a comeback in this one. Sweeney the third on a pass that comes to him. Had his stick lifted a little bit, and that was enough to get the job done from Hunter Stockset. 2-on-1 Picks the other way. For the puck carrier shooting, looking to go short side, stick side. Didn't get what he wanted. Off. And here's for another chance. This is a goal. Jack 4. A shot and score. 2-0 Springfield leads. 2 late second period goals. The loose puck in neutral. Bodies flying, trying to control. Sperl for the Springfield Picks sends it to the left point. Shot, score! Shot taken from the point by Ben Wasco, but there's a deflection in front. And the Springfield Picks have a 3-0 lead because of the effort of Kenneth Carty. Look at Cushman on his belly tracking this in neutral, trying to get involved on the puck possession. Nicely done by the Bruins overall here. Nikiforov excuses himself by one another to the net. Daniil Nikiforov is shut down by the goaltender Sherwood. The Bruins get a shot off the face-off right point drive. Knocked down. I don't know how many saves there were there on Cushman. Finally, after that, it is banged in by Riley Class. The Bruins are on the board. It's a power play goal. It's 3-1 Springfield. A shot here. Nikiforov slams home the rebound from the right side and then to the left side. Daniil Nikiforov puts it into an open net, and it's 3-2. The Bruins score 2 quick ones. Picks fans that are watching. And once again, there's enough of them here to be heard. At the New England Sports Center in Marlboro. Bruins break it up out to neutral. Springfield player going back in first is Delaney. Passing, LeClaire settles it down. Nice further pass on, score! Matu Sunor finishes the play. And he's got his second of the game. And the Springfield Picks have a 4-2 lead. Nice 1-2-3 pass there. Kaforov with a 3-on-2 the other way. And the defense was adequate from Wasco. Played out in front. Class just missed it. Wasco clears. 5 seconds left. Springfield Picks. A win coming up here with a penalty being assessed. Oh, and this could get nasty here. Oh, it's definitely LeClaire wants a piece of his man here. Oh, and this, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to focus on where I should be telling you here. Charles Turner is getting dealt with by 4. And this is Merry Christmas, you filthy animal total for the Springfield Picks. 4-2 win for them over the Boston Junior Bruins. And it's nasty at the end, but what a hard-played game this was between these two teams. The defenseman who had that breakaway chance that got the Bandits to this point even. Turnaround fire goal. There's our first of the game. On his way to the bench, first to celebrate is Kyle Wilson. 1-0 on the power play goal. And a pass the other way from the Bruins with 10 seconds to go. Goes deep into the Bandit zone for Fretz of Bridgewater to control, but he's got to hurry here. 2 Bruins on him. They've possessed. Duncan in front, scored a class. And that counts. A late turnover here in the first period. Then the Bruins tie the game at 1. That's the end of the first. Riley Class getting the goal on the pass from Mark Sweeney III. Tossed into the Bruins zone. Bates swats it along for the Bruins, and now it's Russell passing below the goal line. Bandits get a turnover, and that's got to feel good for them because that's exactly how the goal went before against Norton scores on what's going to be the primary assist for Timmy Luna. The face-off to the left of Bruins goaltender Alexander Daniel, and the control by the Bandits. Played out in front. Daniel makes an initial save. And then on the follow-up score, Bandits lead 3-1. Hayden Carney has the goal. Further pass by Wyndham. And into the Bruins zone. Right side drive and in front for Wilson to be denied. Point blank by Daniel, and it's a follow-up score for Bridgewater. It's Corino Del Canto. Another greaser. Del Canto score makes it 4-1 Bridgewater. Skate the other way. Contreras goes deep. Contreras, his journey ends on a big hit and boards Ronan Cushman. Oh, another big hit, and this was on the Bruin. And the Bandits score. Monahan. This appeared to be a pretty good individual effort. And it's 5 goals for the Bandits, 6. Now, left point shot from Ethan Sullivan flutters the net. Bandits looking for a 2-on-1. Norton's got shot. Score! Gets through. Norton's got 2. 7-1. 16 USPHL Premier games as well. Former South Shore Kings 18U, Corino Del Canto. Bruins right back the other way. Off the center ice faceoff, Daniil Nikiforov scores. It's 7-2. 6:49 to play in the third period. Bobowitz for the Bandits, losing it. Help from Contreras. Tried to offer it out with other ideas. Nikiforov was set up, and the great save was made by Barros in tight. from the pass from Cushman. And then a shot comes in from Maddox Darawianka. He scores. And it's 7-3 in favor of the Bandits.